JoJo Siwa's terrible movie.
Welcome back, Curselings. It's been a while. Now, we all know what horror movies are. They are movies that are supposed to be scary and evoke some kind of fear. For instance, the movie Smile, which
I haven't seen Smile 2 yet, but I will say Smile 1 was one of the scariest movies I've ever seen, just out of raw, like, psychological horror. Not like jump scare horror, it was just a creepy film.
is by far one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Like, I definitely curled up watching it. But what if I told you JoJo Siwa made a horror movie and it was terrible? Like, really bad.
Wait, it's actually a horror movie? I thought he was just going to say JoJo Siwa's movie was so bad it was a horror movie. She made a slasher film? Was it in theaters? When did this happen?
If you've been following my channel, then you should know I am probably the biggest JoJo Siwa hater on this platform. And
Bro, I don't with JoJo Siwa's content, but I like watching it. Is that weird to say? She's cringy and it's entertaining to watch because it's bad.
I'll humbly accept that title. Thank you. Thank you. Because ever since 2024, JoJo has been losing her mind, doing weird dances on TikTok.
Oh, dude, I liked when she blacked out at Disney World. That was that was the funniest arc of JoJo, was when she went to Disney World in Epcot and got really drunk.
Doing even weirder things on stage.
Oh, I thought this was going to show when she was putting her hand down her pants. I was about to go full screen.
Just boot me!
Setting YouTube dislike records for her music.
With an astonishing, record-breaking...
Bro, she has a life-size cardboard cutout of herself.
3.1 million dislikes!
And all in all, just being a menace on social.
Do you think that I feel like she puts this on though? If you met JoJo in real life, I don't think she would act like this. I don't know. I can't read into it on whether or not I think that this is her personality, but she upscales the living piss out of it on video to where it's just more, you know, I guess cringy or entertaining depending on how you look at it.
Social media. And of course, all of this was for the purpose of her sudden rebrand from kids content to adult content. And it was
And why? And why? Right, I understand it's a passion. Bro, she was making like $10 million a year on the bows. Those fucking, the little things that she sold at like Claire's and shit. Bro, that was pulling in bags. That was making so much money. She's so rich. Surely. Unless she got signed some terrible record deal or something with Dance Moms and they took a high cut. She is rolling in it. She's set for the rest of her life. Not as rich as Joe Bart. No, she fucking 50x's my net worth 100% of the time, right? I make good money on social media, bro. She is bounds above me. It's not even close.
Or she decided to drop a secret movie. And the only reason I say secret is because
is the actual title of the movie #AmFad All My Friends Are Dead.
24. And since we know the day the movie was released, I had the brilliant idea of checking JoJo Siwa's post that day to see what she was posting instead of promoting the movie. And this is what I found. So on June 8th, this is what JoJo Siwa posted. I can't use her.
What are the ratings for the movie? Oh my god, it's actually a Tubi movie. Hey, yo, the ratings are not that bad though. 50% Rotten Tomato, 55% audience score. I have watched hundreds of movies that have way worse ratings.
Her song audio because I'll get copyrighted.
Does she still do the dances to Karma?
So, as we can tell, JoJo was doing JoJo things, which is probably why we never heard about this movie. Like, imagine doing a movie with JoJo Siwa, and instead of promoting it, she's tweaking out on TikTok. Like, that's actually funny. Another reason we probably never heard of this movie is because it didn't perform well. Out of the 1,000 ratings that it does have, it's only sitting at about 2 out of 5 stars.
Yo, but one of my favorite movies all time is Dude, Where's My Car? And that movie did fucking terrible. Dude, Where's My Car is about two guys that couldn't find their car and they like see aliens and shit. The plot is so unput together, it's terrible.
Which isn't good at all. And just by taking a look at some
Confusing, boring, not even funny. Do you like to consume brain rot content? Well, then go ahead and watch this movie. I hated most of it. No spoilers, but the ending sucked. The reveal during the post-credit is not something that should be done. All the characters were unlikable. The only one that deserved my pity was Aaron. The only one that comes close to making me smile is the joke about a birth certificate. I really hate how this movie is split in time periods. Makes following the story really confusing. Do not watch the trailer as it spoils a major part of the movie. Worst part of this, JoJo Siwa.
of the reviews,
Yeah, then she's the villain.
I can tell people hate this movie, but let's read just how much
Why would you watch this, though?
people hate this movie. Confusing, boring, and
All right, I'm not, okay.
not much to like. Hashtag AMIAS, all my ideas are stolen. Confusing, unsatisfying, and frustrating.
Joe, you have bad taste? Bitch, no, I do not. Top 5 movies. Top 5 movies. Shutter Island. The original, The Thing. Heretic. Matrix. In Time.
12 people found that helpful. I also wanted to quickly add that I found the actual trailer on YouTube and it only has 95k views, which is a lot, but when compared to JoJo's other stuff, it's nothing. It also only has like 300 likes and 100 dislikes, so I know for a fact 99% of people never knew this existed until now. So yeah, I think it's pretty clear this movie.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think maybe because she's probably getting a bait. You know why I don't think she promoted it? This is going to be a Joe Bart guess on why she didn't promote it. I don't think that she has any revenue share from the movie's profits. It's on Tubi. It's a free streamed movie. She probably got a flat rate cut off rip and had no contractual obligation to promote the movie, so why would you?
With him because I sat down and watched this hour and 30-minute long film.
God, he watched it.
So you guys didn't have to. So before we continue this
Hold up, I gotta piss before he fucking starts reviewing the movie.
video, I need to see some thank yous down in the comments because this was painful. Now that we got that out the way, I figured we could actually review this movie. And lucky for us, didn't even have to. Let's dive into it. The movie starts off with one of the weirdest scenes I've ever seen from a movie.
In life, they are the goat. In business, they are the goat. In family, yes, they're the goat. And when it comes time to chill the f out, they only smoke the goat.
Yeah. I would immediately turn the movie off after watching this.
We do.
Christ.
So I've personally never
Gavi Cone.
seen a movie start like this. I guess I'm just too used to the line opening that goes dun 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 dun. So I'll give this one a chance. The actual movie starts off at a wooden cabin with yours truly, JoJo Siwa, and we're kind of thrown into some random flashbacks with a voice explaining how good of a person JoJo Siwa was.
The one who was such a light for others. It was an honor when they shared their hurt.
Just clips of her hugging someone. The light in our darkness. When it was stormy, she was the rainbow that came after the rain.
And their fears. It was inevitable. Someone would be drawn to that light. Just to destroy it.
So clearly, she has started tweaking, and I don't even know if that's her screaming. It sounds like it's a sound effect added in like a post scene. Anyway, JoJo gets killed by some kind of mystery person, and the movie just goes on. But fear not, because that's not the last time we'll be seeing.
So that was like an instant 20-second backstory and they just murder her. No character attachment whatsoever. We're going to have a fucking B-roll of 4 clips of her hugging somebody and smiling, her screaming, and then dying. And now she's the main antagonist of the movie.
JoJo in this movie. It then fast forwards like 2 years later, and the story is following 7 friends going to an event called Karmapalooza, which I'm guessing is like an Easter egg to JoJo's song also called Karma that was released that same year. You know, the song that blew up and got the most YouTube dislikes in 2024.
3-point.
Emergency. I need you to like my vid.
I can't just like whatever. I have a brand. Just start sucking on her toes. That'd be a Tubi movie. That'd be a Tubi movie. Plot twist. Plot twist.
Hey guys, it's Live in the Big City. And guess what? I'm going to Karmapalooza, baby! Shut the fuck up!
Now, you know what? I actually understand him. We don't know much about these characters, only that they're really unlikable, and 6 of them were friends with JoJo Siwa, and after she got killed, they just replaced
Why do they just keep having a scene of her, this woman shoving her feet in this guy's face?
her with another blonde? What a way to honor your friend. And none of this is ever stated. You just kind of have to make a guess because you saw a random picture frame at the 3-minute mark into the movie. This also ties back into one of the complaints that I saw. It's because at the start of the movie, they just kind of give you like 10 minutes of random backstory, when in reality, it just doesn't work well. So after all these characters meet up, they finally start making their way to the music festival, Karmapalooza.
We gotta go! We gotta go right now! Start the band! Start the band!
I also forgot to mention, this is a very brain rot social media-esque movie, with some of these characters caring a lot about how many likes and followers they get.
Yo, can I post out my consent? Credit or copy? Got it?
Whatever.
And I'm personally not a fan of these types of films because
There actually are influencers like that, though. mainly like LA TikTokers. Yeah, that was like also an off-brand AMF. But there are a lot on Kick. Yeah, just like groups of fucking content creators that are so obsessed with likes and views. That's the only thing they ever talk about.
supposed to be the most famous out of this friend group, and yet her personality is the worst.
Hi, Ricky. Is that your agent?
Ew!
Liv, pump my leg later, please.
Are you in a van?
Yeah.
Are you being sex trafficked right now? Say something racist so I know you're okay.
Wait. Wait, what? Say something racist so I know you're okay?
Are you being sex trafficked right now? Say something racist so I know you're okay.
I feel like I'm starting to understand.
How does that make you okay? What does that have to fucking do with it? Oh, is he gonna say he's starting to understand why JoJo's not promoting the movie?
And why JoJo never promoted this film.
3 post-therapy quotes.
Okay, well, so there you have everyone.
Whoa, 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 pan that camera back. Who's that fresh-faced driver?
No, you wouldn't be interested in Sarah. Zero social game, nothing to exploit.
What a goddamn hater.
She who has nothing to share must have something to hide.
How right you are, Mr. Weird Agent. I don't feel like doing a full analysis of this movie, so I'm just gonna speed things up. Anyways, the movie follows the usual slasher type. While they're driving to the Karma Festival, they somehow destroy their tire and they can't drive anymore.
Oh, and they're a bunch of successful influencers, but they're driving like a used van with a solar panel on top of it.
A cop suddenly appears out of nowhere, even though there were just no other.
Wow, that was the biggest green screen I've ever seen.
A cop suddenly appears out of nowhere.
Oh my God. Like, that's just a set. She's just in a fucking room right now filming this.
Even though there were just no other cars on the road. The cop gives them a lift to an Airbnb, and surprisingly, it's a house in the woods. Who would have guessed? They each die one by one by somebody wearing one of those LED masks that I've personally seen at a rave before, like in person. But instead of it being some kind of colors on the mask, it was a picture of JoJo Siwa. Apparently, the 6 friends bullied her to death for stupid reasons, and the person in the mask was getting revenge for JoJo Siwa. And do you know who the person in the mask was? The fucking cop. But that's not even the best part. She was working with the blonde girl because the blonde girl and JoJo were actually friends. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, this is literally just an off-brand Scream. You think it's one villain, but it's two. It's the person you least expect, but it's kind of obvious, and then it's somebody they throw in on the side. That's like every Scream movie ever.
This has to be some of the worst writing I've ever seen.
And a lot of the Scream movies are bad.
And I'm not even done. Because it turns out the 6 friends didn't even bully JoJo Siwa to death. The blonde girl getting revenge for JoJo is the one that actually killed her by accident. So this entire plot is built.
That's just Scream 3. This is literally, and I'm assuming then the blonde girl kills the cop. If the blonde girl kills the cop, that's literally just Scream 3. This is a rewritten Scream 3 with JoJo Siwa and modern day influencers.
Built around these people that bully her to death, when it turns out the one getting revenge for her is the one that actually killed her by accident. And you're telling me the writers and producers actually thought they cooked here? And I don't even want to talk about how the cop got involved, because that probably makes less sense than the actual.
Scream 3 only has one villain. What's the one that has the... It's not Emma Roberts. It is Emma Roberts. Which Scream has Emma Roberts? Scream 4. Scream 4.
Because remember, she just killed 6 people and she didn't even know who JoJo was. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I rate this movie a 0 out of 10, and I didn't even rate the Ryan's World movie this low because this movie is actually trash. Like, it's bad. I now understand and fully support why JoJo never tweeted or said anything.
Oh, yeah, and she was probably just in it for the bag, dude. She had a small appearance so they could fucking use her name to promote the movie and then made, 100 racks and left it.
About this movie while everybody else did, because she probably didn't want to promote this to her audience. I feel like I wasted an hour.
Wow, dude. First showing at just like a local fucking city movie theater. Just a regular AMC. We have the whole cast. So what did you guys think of the movie?
Because she probably didn't want to promote this to her audience. I feel like I wasted an hour and 30 minutes watching this film and then tons of other hours editing this video for you guys. So if you don't like and subscribe.
If I don't like and subscribe, it was a waste of time. Yeah, I'll like and subscribe, man. That was an interesting video. So terrible, I didn't even know she made a movie. I feel like I heard about it like months ago. As a brain-rotted chronically online girl, this is my time to shine. She actually did mention her movie on the Talk to a podcast. I knew I heard it somewhere. The Talk to a podcast. Hey, wow, it's all connected. All the roads lead to the same fucking ending, man. The Talk to a podcast. Wow.